Hey everybody, so it's been a while. I have not done one of these videos and I don't even know if I'm gonna actually post this video. So as the title says, last year was definitely my worst year. I had two big incidents happen that were definitely life-changing for me, and I almost gave up on music, and I'll explain that further in the detail. But to explain what happened last year, it's definitely personal. I'll share it with you though. But I had somebody that I thought I was going to eventually marry, and actually someone that was going to be in long-term relationship with. Turns out she cheated on me, and on top of that, around the same time, if you guys know Mikey, my drummer, he decided to quit the band. It was the perfect and worst timing that could have happened. Not his fault, it's just what it is. But so that happened last year, and everything else during the year was going great. I was making money, we were getting music done, I was hanging out with friends, everything. But after those two incidents happened, I went a little crazy, and I started thinking a lot. And when Mikey left, I literally told myself that, like, I'm done with music, because for the last 10 years I've been only making music with him, and it's just been like a struggle, because that's all I know. And for him to like not want to do that anymore kind of hurt me. So just dealing with that and understanding like the situation, and that life changes, and like I just don't adapt to change very well. So last year just sucked. It was literally my worst year ever. I definitely did stuff that I regret. I definitely am not happy with what I was becoming. I was very just depressed, sitting on the couch all day, not doing anything, not talking to anybody on purpose, just literally trying to be as miserable as I could. And I told myself that music isn't gonna be in the long term for a few reasons. The main reason was because I lost, the only person I thought I can collab with, which I learned now is not true. But at the time, that's what I thought. So I really thought like my band would be over, and it's just been a struggle as far as like thinking that there was a future, or I had to learn new stuff that I was scared to learn, like trying to sing and writing drums and just a bunch of shit. And that was the other thing. The biggest part though was I am getting older, and I'm making good money, and that's great, but like music doesn't make any money. And I was thinking like music can't be a career nowadays. Like bands are only getting smaller, they're not getting bigger. Like if you look at a rock band like Foo Fighters, I would say like they're the biggest success as far as like the younger generation, and then like the newer bands that are like considered like rock aren't as big. So it kind of sucks that it sucks to, I hate admitting that, but like the music scene is only getting worse, and it's harder each and every year. To record a professional song's anywhere from $650 to $1,000. Even when you go viral, you don't make shit. Nobody buys merch because nobody wants to, I guess. Nobody buys CDs because CDs are out of date. Nobody buys MP3s because why, when you can just go on Spotify and it's free? Spotify doesn't pay very well. You go to shows and you sell 200 tickets to a big show like Attila, and you only get about $180, or 200 tickets, that's about $2 a piece. So I don't know, you do the math, and it's just not a lot. It doesn't fucking account for how much you put in. Like say for instance, like we drove like, I think it's like 80 miles or so, and then we sold all these tickets, and then we don't make anything. It just sucks. Like the music scene will not get better, and it's a very negative outlook I have, but at the same time it's a realistic output. Anybody that I know, and like anybody watching this, I know you don't make money doing music, and you don't make enough money to support yourself. Now, the only reason why I think that can change is if you were just a cover band doing covers at like your local mom and pop restaurant, and that's a shitty gig to me. Like, I wouldn't want to do that. Nobody really gives a shit about your craft, you know. So like, I want to do originals. I want to write about depression and how the world is fucked up and people are fucked up, and it's just, the music scene's different. And I spiraled, and I thought, you know, the music scene's not getting better. I'm getting older. All of my friends are getting married. All of my friends have kids or are having kids, and I'm still just being myself and doing music and hanging out with friends every now and then. I've learned that I'm a lot more antisocial than I thought. You know, I learned a few years ago that I have anxiety and I do have depression, and there's nothing I can really do about that, you know, besides, you know, own up to it and just try to be the best you can be. But yeah, so it's just been really hard, and it wasn't until I've been jamming with a few drummers, and I finally, like, I jammed with this one guy, and he's really good, really, like, technical and stuff, but he's younger, and I didn't think that was gonna work, and we ended up writing a song that in 2 hours, you know, and it's a good song. Like, we're gonna post it and put it out, but it was about almost a year of me just saying, fuck this, fuck music, fuck people, fuck friends, fuck the music career, fuck playing guitar. And honestly, like, when this all happened, I literally took all my guitars out of my room. I hid them all, like, I covered them. I didn't play for a month, and I've never done that since I started playing guitar. And that really hit me hard, and I didn't want to play. I didn't care to play. It was honestly just like, if you met me, you would be like, that's not Eric. Like, that's just, I was that depressed and that sad. I didn't play any music. I didn't want to listen to music. All I wanted to do was just sit on my couch and not do shit. So luckily I got out of that. I didn't think I was ever going to get out of it, because it was so, like, it just felt like eternal, you know, just a whole month of just doing nothing but just bad things and just not good things for you. And yeah, it's been really rough. The only reason why I'm sharing this with you guys is, like, I don't know, you guys have like a closer connection with me, as far as like some YouTubers, they just kind of like fake it and they just act like they're perfect all the time, and I'm not perfect, and I'm not trying to be perfect. Like, I know that you can't be perfect, so like, you can try, and like, I do try to be perfect, but like, you will never be perfect. So I figured I'm just going to share this video with you guys, so then you guys know exactly what's up. I stopped doing gear reviews because I just don't find it fun anymore, and now that I'm back into being inspired about music, I just care about making music now. The gear, I have enough gear. I have all the gear I've ever wanted. You know, of course there's gear that I want, but like, it's either too expensive or it's not really worth it because what I already own. I have enough guitars. Like, I literally have every guitar I would ever want. I have a Strat, I have a Les Paul, an SG, I have several, you know, and I don't know, I'm just tired of the gear. I'm tired of talking about the gear, and I don't mean like that in a bad way. Like, I'll still do some gear reviews for you guys because I do enjoy doing them for you guys every now and then, but I don't want my life to focus on just doing gear reviews. I think it's very mindless and just, I don't know, I'm too much in my head. I'm not getting anything out, and I'm a very emotional person, so for me to just sit and talk about gear just doesn't really help me anymore, the way it has. I don't regret doing those videos, but I just, in the long run, I want to change, and I want to just get better with music, and just, I realize that playing music and playing stuff that I've made is what helps me, so I just want to focus on that. And I do apologize, like a lot of you guys want a bunch of gear reviews and stuff, but I just, like I said, I'm cutting back. And also, like, YouTube's not a career either. YouTube doesn't pay you shit, so I don't focus on YouTube as my main income. Basically, anytime I make money off YouTube, I call it chump change, and I buy guitar strings or pedals, or, you know, just every now and then. Like, I bought this camera with it. That's it. Like, I don't make enough to actually quit my other jobs and my other passions. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry that this video is kind of weird. I'm just literally driving. I'm driving to my drummer's house, and this is the first day that Kyle's going to meet him, and I don't know, just a lot's been on my mind, and life's definitely different now. I do think I'm becoming happier, but it's just been a really slow process, and until recently, like, I just snapped and I finally got back to, like, feeling like myself, because it's been, like, literally a year, and I act on social media like I act like everything's okay, but it's not. And I'm not gonna sit and be negative every fucking day with you guys, because nobody likes that shit, you know. And I don't want to be negative, but I just felt negative. So anyways, so yeah, that's my video for you guys. I almost quit playing music. I'm not quitting. I still want to play guitar. But if you guys have ever came with, like, a struggle and stuff, no, you're not alone, because I definitely been there, and it sucks, but you'll get through it. Anyways, thanks for listening, thanks for watching this, and I hope to see you guys in the future. Peace.